Welcome back to my YouTube channel, everyone. So, as most people have suspected, my content this week has been very short, and yeah, one of the reasons why was because, like I've stated in my title, I blew my February earnings. Account I took from $4 to almost closing over $100, including profit to closing around $55 end of February. Sorry, $52 at end of February. The first trading day of March, I took the account from $52 to around $0. Yeah, it went all the way down because I did not follow my strategy, and when the dominoes started falling, I had no control over it. I blew my account, I think 3 to 4 times this week. I deposited, I blew it, I think I deposited I deposited 3 times and I blew the account all those 3 times. It was very sad to witness, but at the same time, it was my fault because after then I was subconsciously reverse trading while consciously I thought I was doing something, and because of my subconscious intent, I did not look at the payouts I'm supposed to. I was kind of aggressive, I was lenient, I was not reactive. So all my reactions just slowed down, which caused me to lose back to back to back to back to back to back trade. I think I had multiple losses on the row. Probably like let's say like 5 or 6 losses with only one profit, which was a mediocre profit because it almost reversed to my entry point before I closed. It was not the first week of March that I expected for myself, and yeah, it's kind of instigated me or pushed me to do something that I've been kind of putting on the down low. Throughout the month of February, I struggled to follow my strategy for 2 weeks, which is 10 trading days on a row. And I was kind of lucky the time in February I did not lose my account because my reaction speed was still fast, and I was following the trend overall because this time around I was trying to counter trend the trade, meaning I was trading reversal, which did not go which did not go immediately as much as I expected. There were a lot of range and a lot of spikes which took me out before the actual reversal happened. And because I was kind of very aggressive with it, instead of being very passive and waiting for the price action to meet me as my zone, it caused me to bleed my account. And yeah, so all that compounded to me losing everything. And now I'm ready to do what I've been putting on hold for a long time. I've started a journal for my trading, not like a journal for trading, like a journal for keeping with my strategy on a day-to-day basis. My target is to reach 75 days, which is 3 months and 3 weeks, which is this month and the next 3 months, which is this end of this quarter and throughout the next quarter. So if I cannot do that, then I don't have any hope of becoming profitable. So I need to be able to follow my strategy to the later for the next 75 trading days. So yeah, if I'm able to do that, I'm 100% sure I'll be in a much better position, and I could easily break my $100 barrier, close above it, then move towards 1,000, 10,000, then $100,000. But for that to be achievable, I need to follow my strategy every day. There must not be a situation in which I say I bring in kind of a rule that allow me to go beyond it. I must stick to it week by week, day by day, hours by hours, 4 hourly by 4 hourly. I must stick to it because I've realized all the time I've had trouble trading has been the time I've not been able to follow my strategy. It's a plain fact. If I can follow that to the later, I'm much more able to operate profitably in the market. But whenever I don't follow it, that's when I have trouble. So that fact is already known. When I don't follow it, I lose. When I follow it, I win. I win most, I lose some. So yeah, it's up to me to navigate the next 75 trading days and make sure I do better. And because of that, my reading has kind of slowed down. For the first time since this yesterday I was unable to have a 1 hour reading day this week until today. My minimum was supposed to be 2 hours, but I was not able to have even 1 hour reading day, which is this is my lowest reading week so far. And because after everything happened, I kind of started watching movie. I was supposed to get back up on my feet on Tuesday, but it just metamorphosized in a sense that it's till today before I was able to actually push myself to start being productive and heading towards the direction once more. But the main thing that I could have done it earlier, but I just choose to. I don't know, man. It's it's a it's a it's a difficult field. It's a really difficult field, and I have to give it my all and my all once again. But yeah, right now it's all up to me. I know the facts are in front of me. If I can't follow it, then there's no way I'll be profitable. So every day now I have to be accountable to myself. I have to know that I can only trade three trade in a week. There are only two circumstances in which I can take more than three trade, in which the trade I took is break even. That's only circumstance, or trade that does not hit any of my TP and take me out in a small profit. Those are the only trade times when I'm able to take more than three trade overall in a week. But I'm still sticking to my position, which I don't take more than the position I've already prepared for a week, the weekend parallel to the weekdays, which are three pairs. For this coming week, I have Audi USD on my watch list, Euro Audi, and Pound Audi. So I cannot take any position out of these three pairs. So these are what I'll be focusing on throughout this week. And yeah, my aim for this week is to get back to breathing 2 hourly every day, get back to operating on in my normal wavelength, and just get everything back to the right frequency, because that is the only way I can achieve long-term profitability in this market. I've know that now. I have seen it worked out, and it's up to me to be my best and push forward my best self every day to make sure I am on the right path. And the journal will make it much more visible for me, because day one is tomorrow, and the goal is for me to reach from day one to this 75. So every day matters, and every weekend the mental preparation for the following week matters. And although know what caused me to lose my portfolio, I know it was kind of, I did not understand the market situation that we were in, and instead of me to stick to what I knew, I kind of wanted to be in a position because I was in a hurry. That was just the truth. I was kind of in a hurry to close above $100, and it made me blame my account because I moved outside my cycle of competence I've already selected for the week and tried to look for one that might push me toward my goal. So that was the first domino that fell, and it was a disaster afterward. So yeah, that was something I did not do throughout the month of February. I never moved outside my cycle of competence of the pair that I choose for the week following. So that was one thing that the domino fell from that, and I was inside like the situation in which I traded outside my strategy in month of February. I was still within those three pairs, but for the first time I was not within those three pairs, and luck was not on my side. So it's just making sure that I don't depend on luck and I depend on the right strategy, meaning following my strategy and doing things the right way. So yeah, that's my challenge, and very soon I will be ending my day-to-day video journal, because my target was first Q1 of 2026, but now I expanded it to the first 100 days of 2026. After the first 100 days of 2026, I'll look for a new format that will push out less video on a weekly basis, but much more much more long content, and I'll be able to sit more and explain more. So I will get on that once I'm nearing the 100 days mark. But for now, that's all I'm able to give. And yeah, I'm reading currently the Warren Buffett Way, and it's basically everything I've read in the snowball effects, the common stock and uncommon profit, and all the other books I've read that talked a bit about Warren Buffett and his philosophy to trading, and we're just expanding more on that in this book. And yeah, I'm currently on 211 page, and I'm aiming to finish before Tuesday so that I can get on to my next book. And yeah, if I keep everything on track, today so far I've read for 1 hour, my goal is after I'm done with this journal right now, I read for another 1 hour so that I will be able to have my first 2 hour reading day of the week and build on that the following week, which is tomorrow on Monday. So yeah, thank you all for listening to my journal. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.